What's up, YouTube? Back at you guys with another video. Today we're going to be working on the 1978 El Camino. We're going to be trying to fix the fuel issue. We got a fuel leak, and then also I'm thinking we got a vacuum leak somewhere because I've been adjusting the car. We got a new accelerator. Dang, I forgot what it's called. I'll show y'all here in a minute. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see y'all right after this intro. Peace.
She said, hey mom, day job, I don't feel it. I need race car, top down to match my ceiling. I don't have none.
Alright, now that we got that out the way, what we got, son? Give me two gloves. Two gloves. Alright, that's to wrap up the starter wire. We got our tools out here already set up. That way this doesn't take a long time. We're just gonna go ahead and eliminate thinking the issue is the gasket up under the carburetor. So I went ahead and bought those. And then it's, dang, what was this thing called? The accelerator pump. This gasket right here. So we're gonna change this out today. Part number 12400. Holly, Demon, and Quick Fuel. We're gonna change that out today. Hopefully that fixes the fuel leak, and it's leaking right here, so it's got to be it. And then we'll see if she's still idling bad, because right now, like once the choke opens, she'll just idle up like real high, and then you hit the throttle or whatever, and she still don't want to come down. So I kind of did some digging and thinking about it. A lot of the times these plugs, they get cracked. This one was cracked up pretty good, and I changed that one. Y'all can tell that one's brand new, and that didn't fix anything. So yeah, so this is where we're at with it. My son's gonna grab the camera. He's gonna record for me when we'll pop this thing off real quick. Removing the carburetor is nothing serious. It doesn't take long at all, so we'll go ahead and get it snatched off.
What they talking about? I don't know.
Alright, so we're gonna remove the throttle cable first. We're gonna take our spring off. That's simple. And then this is for the transmission to shift. I kind of got that rigged up for right now. We'll pull fuel last because I don't want it leaking everywhere. We're gonna pull the brake booster off the back. Y'all see that? And we'll pull the vacuum line from the distributor. That's off. Then we'll unhook the electronic choke. That's off of there. Then we'll unbolt it, guys, and then we'll mess with the fuel. Don't use this impact putting it back on though. I'm just trying to make the video a little quicker, so we're gonna go ahead and use the impact. You on this side. There's a couple washes on there. The car ran fine before we quit driving it, and then all of a sudden she just did not want to run good, guys, at all. If y'all want to see more on the inside of the car and everything we done to it, you can go to some of my older videos. And also you can follow me on Instagram at Custom Instinct. It's the same thing on every platform, TikTok, Instagram, everything. Custom Instinct. I'm gonna try to grab the washers. Let's see if I can just slide it off with them on there, because it's hard to get them off. We'll undo this fuel. It should be pretty easy because I already had took it off messing with it, so it should just slide right off. Should be loosened up. And that's it, guys. It's nothing to really remove a carburetor at all. I might have to. There she go. Just want to get gas on me.
What you doing? Ha ha ha.
we want to pick it up evenly, so we don't want to drop them washers. Drop that washer in that motor, so you're gonna be taking it apart. Wouldn't recommend that for a beginner, but there's my washers right there. There's my other washer, and here's number 4. So that's gonna be 4 washers. There we go. And then we want to look at, okay. So it look like she just, oh my God, getting too much gas. Let's scoot that way, son. Let's get this thing over here where it ain't dripping on everything. I wanted to look at the bottom to see how that gasket was supposed to be. But that was the right gasket. I was thinking, well, maybe I got the wrong gasket on there. But it's correct. We want to kind of see if we can see if it was anywhere where like air was coming in or leaking. I don't really see anything. We'll just run an open plane gasket because this is an open plane intake anyways. The bottom was stuck pretty good. The top wasn't. Kind of want to, yeah. Can y'all see that? I don't see anywhere that this was leaking, so I don't think that's the problem, but we're gonna change it all while we're here. I'm gonna remember which way that was. Well, we're not gonna reuse that anyway. And then our spacer, and then we'll cover up our hole. Come on. We'll clean that up. We'll clean that up real good. Man, it's hard to tell, guys, where it was leaking or anything. All right. We'll cover up our hole. Remember which way that went? And then, damn, that's small. Wait a minute. There better be a plug in here. Cause I was fixing to say, I think I just found our leak. There better be a plug in there. Let me see it, brother. There better be a plug in there on the back of this intake. Is that a plug? Yeah. No, that's plugged off. I need a light so I can see. Nah, that's an Allen. It's plugged. I was fixing to say, shoot, that's where all the air going. Alright guys, we're gonna get the carburetor turned over. We'll change the accelerator and we'll go from there. Alright guys, we got that all cleaned up. I used a wire brush, brake clean, and a razor blade. We got all that cleaned up right there, so we're good there. Now we're gonna move over here to the carburetor. I was trying to do this without flipping it over, but it's gonna be hard. And it still smells like a little bit of old gas is in there. Oof. Huh, brother? It smells like seawater. We're gonna go ahead and pop this off. Let's see what we got in here. And I'm not saying I'm a carburetor mechanic, so don't get in the comments talking about something I did wrong, because I am not a carburetor mechanic. We're just trying to get this bad boy to stop leaking. Yeah, that's what she's leaking from for sure. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I need to grab a real screwdriver. I'm not gonna impact that. And we'll put the new one in there. Alright, I got some screwdrivers now. We'll get ready to pop this bad boy in there. And we wanna make sure we put it the same way. That looks like the same thing, so should be good there. Pop her out. My bad, y'all can't see. Same thing. looks a little different, but like that. Uh-oh. Our screws. Now, this is gonna go back onto here. Right there. And it's gonna push down on there. Alright. I hope this fixes it. If anything, at least we got the leak fixed, and then hopefully the vacuum leak stops. We'll run it, we'll idle it for you guys. We'll let the choke open, and shoot, hopefully it'll idle down now. That screwdriver's too big. That's why I brought two, so y'all won't be waiting on me. I don't want to over tighten this thing. Anybody know how tight this is supposed to be? Oh yeah, and y'all drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all got going on with y'all projects. Over here on Custom Instinct channel, we interact with our subscribers. We answer every comment. We give feedback. If you watch any video, or if you go to any of my old videos, you're gonna see that we answer everybody's questions and all that good stuff. If we know, we'll tell you. If we don't, we'll find the answer, and then we'll let you know. So, man, it's a good community over here. Kid friendly. Like, we try to do everything by the book. So, it is what it is. I almost forgot while I was giving y'all that speech. I gotta clean this up a little bit. Well, we can go ahead and put one gasket down right there, but I gotta clean that up too. I really forgot about it, cause that's pretty dirty. We got our carburetor ready, and then does it matter which way this goes, guys? I don't know. I don't think it does. If it does, y'all let me know. Got a new gasket on there. Boom. I'm gonna clean this up off camera. So it's gonna take a little second. I'll clean this up off camera. We'll turn y'all back on. We'll get ready to install everything.
5 hours later.
Alright, we got our spacer pretty cleaned up. We could have did a little bit better, but for time purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and get it slapped on here. We got all the big stuff off of it. And it'll go on there. Just need to go on straight. Golly, I don't want to mess up my gasket. Let me get my rubber mallet, guys. There we go. It was just caught up on that backside. Got that one on there. Now, we'll run this gasket. And then, do we leave this in there? Do we leave this in there, guys? I don't know. Do we leave this in there?
No.
Alright, make sure ain't nothing crazy going on. See a little spot right there. Alright, think we're pretty good, guys. We'll slap her down. Good thing a lot of that old gas came out. Man, it stinks. There she is. We'll put our washers back on. We'll bolt her down. Same thing on the other side. Well, what the heck? Dang, washer don't want to fit. That's weird. Start it. We'll grab a ratchet out of there. I'll take y'all with me. We'll just grab a ratchet real quick. It won't take long. Here we go. I'm gonna use this one. We pulling this one out this summer too. Corvette will be pulling out. We always driving the Denali's. This one's gonna be ready to go. Well, it'll be driving around. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be ready to go. We still gotta do paint on the 72. Y'all stay tuned for that stuff, man. We got a lot of other stuff going on with that car. A lot. Y'all really can't see this side, so my son's just gonna show y'all the other side. And then if we need to tighten them up later, we will. But I'm just not gonna get crazy with it. Everything to sit right. And I heard if you over tighten those, you'll mess up the carburetor. Alright, let's move the light over here, brother. And we'll hook up everything on this side. I took it down to only one spring, guys, because 2 springs, it was like, man, it was too hard to even push the gas pedal. And don't judge me, I gotta put a keeper on here. It ain't on there right now. And then we'll hook up vacuum line in the back for the brake booster. Alright, she's on there. And well, we're right here. Might as well go and hook up fuel. Prime back up. And if y'all want us to start it tonight, guess what you gotta do? You gotta subscribe. I'm waiting on y'all to do it right now, cause we ain't gonna start this thing. Did y'all do it yet? Y'all got it? Oh, okay. Alright, just making sure. Fuel line, throttle, spring on, transmission line, boost pump, the brake booster. And we'll move back this way and we'll hook up distributor cap. Got that one. And we'll hook up our electric choke. That is rinky dink. We gotta fix that. That's not gonna stay like that, guys. I think I did that when I was trying to find the wire when we put this motor in, and I never even fixed that up. Alright, y'all drop in the comments, tell me if I missed anything. I don't think I did. Oh, and another thing I was looking at, guys, y'all see this seal right there on that brake booster? It's got some cracks on there. So I'm thinking that could be a vacuum leak also. So we'll probably get that part tomorrow too if this don't work. And then we'll do some adjusting on the carburetor. So I think we're all set up. Let us get it primed up and we'll fire it up for you guys. Not leaking no more. Not yet. Alright guys, so the fuel leak has stopped. We changed out the seals, we did all that, y'all already seen that. And it's still idling high. I got the idle screw backed all the way out. It's just not too much more I can think to do. I'm gonna mess with the timing and adjust the fuel to air ratio, and maybe that'll fix it. And we'll let y'all know. We'll keep y'all in tune. At this point, I'm like, I'll just buy a whole new carburetor. Actually, I like Edelbrock better because they're easier to adjust. So, but let's try this.
Too much gas.
Daddy.
What?
Smoking on that side too. It's just the fan.
The fans are smoking.
You goofy. He started running. He started running. He thought it was gonna blow up.
You thought it was gonna blow up? You was gone? I turned the fans on, guys. It wasn't even getting hot. It was warming up. Man, guys, I don't know. I'm not good with Hollies, man. If this is the Edelbrock, man, I'll have this thing straightened out. I'm gonna try a couple more things, and then after that, yeah, I don't know. I might just throw Edelbrock on this thing. Well, guys, I didn't want to end the video like that without at least finding the problem. So what I did, I went and bought a gauge, a vacuum gauge tester right here, where I can set the idle screws. We'll hook that up to this vacuum line right here, and then we'll set the idle screws. But I turned it on before I turned on the camera, guys. Let me set this down. And fuel shot out of here. So what that means is like the float is getting stuck or something. So I really think it's the carburetor, guys, and not the carb. I kind of want to take the Edelbrock off of this one just to see, but then I don't want to do all that work for nothing either. So I don't know. It's just gonna cost me probably $400 and some just get another carburetor. I'm gonna try to set it, and if that don't work, we'll probably do away with this Holly. I've never really ran Hollies. I had got this one from a buddy of mine, and I just decided to use it, but man, it's not working for me. So let me see what I can find out. Let's try to set this bad boy. Well, now the starter is messed up, so I can't do anything, guys. Super frustrated. Ain't nothing you can do, man. So I put the starter on here brand new, with all this stuff brand new. It's set up for a while. I don't know what's going on there, so we'll change the starter, and then I'll probably just go ahead and buy a carburetor, or we'll see what we can do. Hate to end the video like this, but y'all already know the routine. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.